Hello, good afternoon. It's March 26th, 2020, in the middle of the CCP virus epidemic doohickey thing that we're in. So I wanted to talk about my latest blog post today. Can Internet of Thing devices cause the internet to shut down? Well, this is kind of a clickbait headline, I guess, because you can't really cause the complete internet to shut down, but it might make a good dent to it, possibly. Okay. Thanks for the lead up, Simono Petra. So the deal is the Internet of Things have been a problem for us before. I wanted to point out this this article by Defense One that says that the Russia has a new tool for massive internet shutdown attack. So basically that means that they can do a denial of service attack. And if you notice this image here, you've got the attacker coordinating with the controller and telling all these zombies, these are machines that the controller controls. So these would be the IoT devices. And possibly he might control even more devices. These are either IoTs or different computers, whatever they can end up controlling. And then it'll tell all these devices, these are thousands of devices, sometimes tens of thousands. So they would basically be sending requests to this victim. So who is the victim? That's the issue here. So this is the deal. You have to decide for yourself. What am I a big enough target to get attacked by the Russians? And there's a possibility you may, depending on what you're selling, what you're trying to perform. If you're doing work on the Department of Defense stuff, then yes, you're a target. I mean, that's the bottom line. So it's not a simple answer. Every entity has to make their own determination as to whether they are the ones that are a target or not to this kind of a denial of service attack. So if you notice, we've discussed this before in 2016. This is not a new attack. The article just says that the tool has been improved. This tool called Fronton. So Fronton is the tool that has been improved. And in fact, they started improving it in 2017. They started it in 2017, so now they're like on a second or third version or something. So, and Russia isn't the only state actor that has their eye on attacking with denial of service. So you remember the North Koreans, it's one of the ways they make money is to attack other people and to extort them. That's one way of making money, is to extort. So basically, I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to send hundreds of thousands of requests to your machines. And until you pay me, I'm going to keep shutting you down. That's one way of an attack. There's another interesting method, and that is this Mitnick attack. I don't know if you're familiar with Kevin Mitnick. Is a old hacker. Now let me rearrange the browser here. So this is the attack, and initially he did some information gathering. Wonder if I can make it a little larger anyway. Then He eventually gets to a trust relationship, and then he wants to get to a point where he's going to try to attack a machine, what he calls the remote command pump. So while these things are happening, he's flooding the server with requests. Because if the server is doing so much, it can't possibly do everything the way it's supposed to do. So there is a way for him to establish a connection, and then he can install the back door. So this was a very unique attack with a unique set of circumstances back when this happened. And this was, it doesn't say here on this page when this actually happened, but I believe this happened in the 90s. So maybe we don't have the same circumstances on our internet today, but on our devices today. But we have cloud devices. There's many different ways of attacking today than there is back then. So I wanted to point out that there's another article that discusses the front on, which is the FSB is the CIA of or the FBI or CIA or something like that in Russia. So basically, they're in charge of attacking other people if they want to. So the Digital Revolution posted some information, and this is why these articles were created. So the news has a lot of different points, but you have to decide on your own whether you have a server that can actually be susceptible to this kind of an attack. So you have to make that determination. You have to look at to see, number one, can you are you susceptible to the attack? Number two, do I have something that the Russians, the Chinese, the North Koreans want? I mean, you'll find out one way or another when it's too late. So you could be a little proactive and figure out whether there is something there, so you can figure out whether it's happening to you. So that's basically my blog post for this week. Thank you for listening. I don't want to make it too long. And that should be it. Thank you. If you have any questions, you where you can get a hold of me. Go on my website. Go on to contact. Or, of course, subscribe to my channel and click like and hit the bell so you'll know when I'm putting these posts up. Thank you, Simona Petra. Have a good day. Till next time.